students, so now that we've gone through the three different types of rock, igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the process of the rock cycle, okay? With the rock cycle, you can change those three different types of rock into another type of rock. So the first one that we're going to look at is changing our metamorphic rock from earlier, okay? Here's our metamorphic rock that we formed earlier by what two things? Remember, it's heat and pressure. We rubbed our hands together to create that heat, and then we pressed it together to form our metamorphic rock, okay? So with our metamorphic rock, we need to change this into an igneous rock. Now think in your head real quick, what is it that forms an igneous rock? Think real hard. I bet you know it. You have the molten rock, which is either magma or lava, and then you wait for that magma or lava to cool down to form that igneous rock. Okay? So let's go ahead and change our metamorphic rock right here into an igneous rock. So we're going to put it inside our volcano, okay? And we're going to heat it up. And we need to melt our metamorphic rock. Remember, because we're changing it from the metamorphic to the igneous. So it's a formation of an igneous rock. So we need to melt our metamorphic rock and then cool it down to form our new igneous rock. So we'll go ahead and zoom in and watch how our igneous rock is formed. So as you can see, there's our metamorphic rock. And it's slowly beginning to melt away. Remember, the formation of rocks takes thousands and thousands and sometimes even millions of years, okay, based on what the scientists tell us today. So what we're doing is we're just speeding the process in order to see how an igneous rock is formed, okay? So we're taking our metamorphic rock that we formed earlier that have those red and white layers, and we're slowly melting it into an igneous rock. So as you can see, starting along the edges, you can start to see it melting and forming these bubbles. Okay, so our metamorphic rock is melting. It's changing its crystals inside the rock. So now you can see our metamorphic rock is melting. We start to see some bubbles happening. It's starting to bubble up, so we know for sure that it's melting. Okay, so now that it's pretty much melted, we need to wait for it to cool down. Now we're letting it cool down. So you can see that bubbles have stopped forming because there's no longer heat. And it's slowly cooling down. Okay. So now we have our igneous rock. It was a metamorphic rock that was originally formed by heat and pressure, but now we have that igneous rock because we melted it. We melted the rock, and now we're cooling it down to form our igneous rock. So this is one part of the rock cycle.